Woo! I gotta run. Let's do it. Nothing like some fresh air, a few good friends, and sports.
On the road again.
Yeah, so grab your bags, pack them in, close the trunk, tire spin. We'll be there, where and when. We're on the road again.
Hey everybody, Darrell, Owens,
Jay Quimby.
we are on the road again. This is the first time in a couple of years we've hit the road. We're here going to the ACC Football Media Day, aka the ACC Kickoff. It's going to be a good one. Jay, you excited?
Yes. We get to talk to everybody from Virginia to Clemson, who, the reigning champs.
And all that fun stuff. So we're hitting the road, man. Join us. Let's get this thing going.
It's the wrap-up for the ACC Football Kickoff today, and we are back at the glorious Westin, downtown Charlotte, just looking to build the legacy.
Yes, it should be a good one today. We're going to get some videos, some interviews with players and coaches. So enjoy. We're on the road again.
Back. ACC Media Day. As you come up the steps, you see greatness. Good day.
Yeah, so grab your bags, pack them in, close the trunk, tire spin. We'll be there, where and when. We're on the road again.
And then this summer was awesome, for them to have a true summer, to meet some of our recruits. We signed 3 guys I've never even met, which is just mind-blowing. But it just is what it is. So to be able to get all the new guys in, the mid-years, the guys that came in this summer, to watch how they work, to train, it's been fun. To do camp, to have recruiting, to have people come and visit Clemson and be able to get them in person. It was just an awesome thing. And we've got another recruiting event this weekend. I'm excited about that. And just where our guys are as a football team. So hopefully we can continue to move forward in a good way, and to be able to have the roar of the crowd and the fans and the pageantry of football and tailgating and all those things that we probably all took for granted. And just have a great appreciation for that. Not only when Sean got here, he had to win the job. When Trevor got here, he wanted to go win the job. We had a lot of competition there, as you said. The cool thing about DJ is he's already played. Those guys had not played, and he's already played. He's already started. He's had a front row seat for a year to what it looks like. With the first pick of the draft, how he prepared, how he handled himself, how he handled the failure, criticism, success, bright lights. Just his life in general, and that I think is going to serve him well. And I think the maturity of DJ is really special, especially in today's world of everybody wants to start as a freshman type of mentality. And DJ probably could have started at about 125 schools, realistically, but he chose to come to Clemson. This is where he wanted to be, the people he wanted to be with, but he wanted to grow and develop, and he wanted to learn from Trevor. And I think that speaks volumes of his mentality and his long-term goals and just his maturity. So his experience last year is going to serve him well. It's invaluable. But yeah, it's awesome to have a talent like that that's not just starting from scratch. He's already had a year under his belt, and he's the guy, and let's go put everything around him.
How you doing, Mike? Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network. Here at the network, we're all about legacy. We want to, promote legacy and all that stuff. So, obviously, there's so much history at the University of Miami. What type of legacy do you want to leave behind with this being your senior season, to carry on for the next generation and so on?
Man, just being remembered, being not just another person, not just another receiver that wore number 3, just come in the program and leave. I just want to, 20 years down the road, have guys come in and be like, I want to be like Mike Harley, look up in the banners, be an All-American, break records, be in the Hall of Fame and stuff like that. And that's the reason I came back. I didn't have no idea that I was only a couple yards away, a couple catches away to breaking the record that had been there for 20 years from guys that went first round, like Santana Moss and Reggie Wayne, like that. So when I hear their names, I just instantly think of the NFL and Hall of Fame and stuff like that. So I want kids to come in and do the same thing, like have my kids, God bless me with kids, be like, yeah, my pops did this, my pops did that. So leaving legacy, just building the name my father gave me.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. Hey, Bubba, quick question, my man. Obviously at Miami, the legacy there is crazy, on the defensive side of the ball. Now, with this being your senior year, what type of legacy do you want to leave when you leave the University of Miami?
I want to be up there with the top safeties. I want to be up there with Ed Reed and Sean Taylor. But that comes with, experience. That comes with playing this season. That comes with going out there and being that dominant safety that I gotta be. So if I don't do those things, then none of that matters. But if I do those things, then we'll see what happens at the end of the year. So.
Hey James, man, how's everything going today?
It's going good.
Good, bro. Now I know it's, you don't want to look past any other games and all that stuff, but obviously, what does the Virginia rivalry mean to you? Obviously, Tech has had the advantage for so long. UVA got a win a couple years ago. Y'all went right back and took it last year. How much does that rivalry mean to you?
It's an awesome rivalry, especially being from Virginia, getting recruited by both schools, kind of seeing both schools, and then getting here and just learning even more about how big of a rivalry it is. Because obviously you see the outside perspective, but then you get in, you get the inside perspective. So it's definitely a great rivalry. Like the last couple of years, like you said, we've had some great games. It's going to continue to be, a great rivalry throughout the years. But definitely glad we got the cut back.
All right. No prediction, right?
No prediction.
Smart move, brother. Smart move. Cool. Now the Virginia Tech-Virginia rivalry. Obviously, it's a big deal here in the state. But how important is the rivalry to you?
The rivalry is very important to me, actually. When I first stepped foot on campus, I didn't know too much about it until the first time we played them, and that game really changed my whole perspective. It's very important game.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, for sure. So for me personally, off-season went very well. It couldn't win any better, honestly, I think myself, because meeting with Coach Cut and Coach Albert, my position coach, they told me specifically what they want to see out of me for my game, from a leader standpoint, and what I can improve on the field as well. So then that way I was able to gauge my training and up the intensity to focus on these specific focal points to kind of elevate my game.
Yes, I do. Just like you said, I'm just trying to carry over that little second half season into this season. Just having that extra spring ball under our belt, connection with receivers, O-line working together, communication up front with protection, just all the little things. Just having that time together on the field, actually playing football in the spring, really helps. And I'm really excited. I think it's going to be. I think we're going to shock a lot of people. I really do.
Come ready for a lot of points to be scored. I promise you that. If we don't do it in the first quarter, I promise you it's going to happen in the second quarter. It's going to happen. Our offense is dynamic. We have a lot of confidence, and we just want you to be loud and make it hard as hell for that other team to hear. That's it. Make it harder for them, make it easy for us, and when we score points, blow the stadium up.
That's a good question. I feel like I could play. Fun fact, I did play on the defensive side a little bit in high school in situation. But you might see me in some situational things on the defensive side of the ball now that I think about it. Won't give anything away, but
just with your hands?
Yeah, just be looking for it. Right. I'm about to say be looking for it. I did have a conversation with Coach Howell. I won't say what the conversation entailed, but just be tuned in this season. Of course, of course, without a doubt. I want to be one of the top. I do a lot of things, but I want to make sure I do everything at a high level that I'm asked to do, and not just kind of do things in a mediocre manner. So the things that the coaches ask me to do, I'm gonna really focus in on those things and really try to compete and do those at a high level.
Strong yet, but I'm formulating my views, and so I'll frame it from two perspectives, and this is just as far as I am now. I can't be definitive yet. I think anytime you increase the number of teams in the playoff, you're more likely to get a true champion, and you're more likely to have accuracy in the champion. So I like that. I like the 12 team in that relation. What I don't like is the number of games you'd have to play to have that come out. And so my simple suggestion is there's one game that comes off all teams' regular season to facilitate a 12-team playoff. Again, I haven't vetted that. I haven't asked anybody, but that's my thought. The thought that we could play a regular season and then add the number of games required to finish a 12-team playoff, I think, man, that runs up hard against the 85 scholarship limitation, the number of players you have available, the length of time you're asked to have these kids perform, and I'd be concerned about that. So again, I like the number in terms of ensuring accuracy. I don't like the length of the season. I think the solution might be eliminating a regular season game. And then, man, if we do go to 12, how you don't have more players accessible for a longer season, that would be a concern for me. So those are all my initial thoughts. So I'm not going to endorse or not endorse yet, but that's as close as I am. The easiest answer is when I was leaving Brigham Young, the press conference on the day I was leaving, I was asked the same question. What, you're going to be at Virginia and BYU's on the schedule? And I said I wouldn't play the game. I was passionate. Well, I'm passionate about any place that I coach, and I don't think you can lead effectively without it going stronger than your contract. I think you have to believe in the ideals, the young people, and the values of an institution to lead effectively. And I do, and I did at BYU, I still do, and I do the same at Virginia. I couldn't reconcile how am I going to coach against this place. What I've realized along the way is I don't make the decision.
Going out there and being more loose, just going out there and having fun more, and going out there being consistent and working on my accuracy this offseason. So just going out there and just being overall better. Yeah, it's definitely going to be something exciting because I haven't experienced it yet. So just going out there and hearing all the fans and seeing the full stadium is going to be nice.
I play mostly defensive end, first, second down. Third down, I'll probably be moving in a little more, rushing from there, just trying to use my speed against guards, you know what I mean? And Coach Olabasi, my D-line coach, he does a great job of moving guys places just to take advantage of the weaknesses of the people we're playing. And I think that's the game of football. You're always trying to take advantage of the other person's weaknesses and use your strengths. So I've been working at both, trying to get my moves, because it's a little different, more or less same thing. For pass rushing inside and outside, but it's just everything inside happens way faster. So you're not at the end. There's going to be some time before you make contact with a tackle. When you're at 3-tech, guard, it happens real quick. So I've just been working on both, trying to put extra time in, really watching both positions. But I think, who knows where a majority of my sacks will come? Maybe from interior, maybe from outside, but I don't know. But I'm focusing on both. Thank you. Yeah, everybody gets in the NFL. You get paid to pass rush. You don't get paid to run stop. But playing the run is critical in pass rushing to get the opportunity. So if you're not going to rush on 3rd and 1, they're going to run the ball. So you need to stop them to get to 2nd and 8, 3rd and 8. 3rd and long, you get a couple TFLs. So it's critical in playing it. But obviously people get paid more to pass rush. But in terms of what I'm working on, it's multi-layered, I believe. It happens in the weight room with just your explosiveness, just overall strength, really. And then on the field, it's really get off. That plays a big role. Just hips, hands, and working all that stuff. So I've been working on all of it. The bull rush is one of mine. We call it a one arm, really. But I've utilized that a lot, and it's really worked for me. So especially inside. So I'll continue to use that and adding a couple extra moves to my arsenal. So,
I really try to work on the basics a lot of fundamentals and coaching that he drives that, he harps on it. The spring is a great time to reset and get back to the fundamentals. But I want to see myself get a lot better at the completion throws, the in-rhythm throws where you can just, a 60% completion rate, I'd like to see that raised to be in the 70s.
No, last year it was the best season I've ever played. We had a short downfall with a little shoulder, little nick, and I missed the Auburn and Tennessee games. But right after that Alabama game, I got a sack, only sack in the game. Florida game, I got a sack, only sack in the game. And I got 5 consecutive games with a sack in each. And it was just, I felt so great that season. I'm mad it couldn't be a regular season that we're all used to. And my numbers definitely didn't reflect how I was playing, for sure. No, for sure. I understand. I know what season that was going to be for me had everything gone to plan. But like I said, everything goes to plan, but it's God's plan, and I'm right where I'm supposed to be. And yeah.
I'll be honest, we don't have anything drawn up yet, but I truly don't see a situation where we both don't play this year. I definitely see us both being on the field at some point, because he's too good not to play, and I feel like I'm too good not to play too. So he's gonna do it. Yeah, absolutely. We both bring something to the table. So it's like I said on Twitter yesterday, it's pick your poison. Yeah, man, I'm excited because when he gets ghost, man, like there's no catching him. So I'm excited to see what he does. I'm excited to see what I can do, and just bringing the offense together. I feel like we got a great group of guys, and we got to come together in fall camp. But I'm excited to see what we're going to be able to do. Yeah, definitely. Jordan, he's just a special player, a special person, and just seeing him, like, he doesn't take a play off ever. So that's just setting the standard, raising the bar right there, just to go all out every play. And that's something I need. I need a fire lit under my butt day in and day out to be my best. And I feel like competition always brings out the best in each other. But at the same time, like, there's no ill will there. If one of us eats, we're all going to eat. And, at the end of the day, we just want to win. So if Jordan gives us the best chance to win, then let him go and do his thing. And if it's me, I'll go and do my thing. So super excited to, watch him flourish and grow. I feel like, he's already getting better since I've seen him in the spring. And, he's definitely helped me just progress. Just, like I said, just having that competition, that's always going to push you to be better. So super grateful for him, just learning about him, what he's about. Yeah, man, I'm excited for this year.
Like I said, I mean, this is a legendary opportunity here. I can come here, have the season of my life, a legendary season when it comes to a pass rusher, and not to mention what I can do for this team, what they're trusting me to do. So, like I said, I go to work every day with that in mind, that these guys are trusting me to go out there and have a sensational season, and not even that, go out there every day and practice and workouts to lead these guys. So I take that so strongly, and I try to approach that right every day.
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, I just want everyone to look back at my 5 years here and just that I was just the quarterback here. I was the school, this city, the team's quarterback. Someone that they looked to for 5 years. That when they watched me play on Saturdays, they knew they were going to get everything out of me, and they're getting 100% and then some. So I'd say just legacy. That's probably where I'll leave that.
Thank you, Kenny. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
You've had a chance to go through spring and see all your teammates and see how everybody's rocking and rolling. Is there one guy you said, man, I can't wait to see them on the field this year?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many guys, I think. Probably Ty Chandler. He just works so hard, and he really dives into the process, and he knows what it takes. He's an older guy. So I'm just really excited to just kind of get him out there. And I think our O-line's going to do a really good job for him. So I'm just excited to get a lot of opportunities to run the ball early on and kind of see what he's got.
Thank you, Sam. Derek, with spring ball going through, you had a chance to see all your teammates, kind of get things going for the year. Is there one guy that you said, man, I cannot wait to see what he can do during the season?
Yeah, I can have a bunch, but the one guy that stands out for me is probably Jared Harrison Hunt, defensive tackle. He's a really good player. I'm excited to watch him play this year.
Awesome. Thank you.
Cam Kissings, young safety. He just showed a lot of pop, a lot of stuff that I haven't seen from a freshman safety before. You know, he came out there, he put his head down, and all he did was work. That's one thing that and he listens too. You know? Right. He's so open-minded. You know, he's not like he's to himself. He's so open-minded. He wants to learn. He wants to get better, and that's one thing that I love about him. I'm super excited to see him play this year.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think true freshman receiver Juan Lofton, he did a great job coming in. You know, he was an early enrollee, so he should have been in high school, but he's in there, you know, doing everything with us old guys. So I thought he did a great job in the spring, just going out there and competing, and you know, just being himself, not being loose and being comfortable. And I think that'll help him, whether it's 20 snaps or 200 snaps. I think when he gets his time, he's going to make the most of it.
Yeah, you know, there was a lot of guys like that, actually. One that stood out for me, I would say Keontae Jenkins, you know, from the same city, both from Jacksonville, Florida, you know, so we got that connection. You know, I've seen him grow since he got here until now. This is his first real off season, so yeah, I'm excited for him.
Yeah, I'd have to say Lucas Kroll, obviously a tight end that you guys haven't had a chance to see. He's been around for 2 years, going into his second year now here. He got injured, but I'm really excited to see what he can do. Izzy Abinakanda, you know, our running back, he's a very special player. You know, I think he has a chance to get some national attention, you know, after the season's over if he handles his business the way he needs to. Receiver-wise, probably Jalen Barden and Melkeith Stovall. You know, he's a transfer from Hawaii, but those two guys have, you know, Melkeith has been here for a little bit, and he's already impressed me a lot, you know, going through our throwing sessions and 7-on-7. So there's a lot of guys that are really talented on this team. At the end of the day, we just got to go play hard and play well, and we'll see where it all ends up.
You're looking at the team. I mean, you see a team that's motivated across the board. There's really no drop-off, and if someone wants to slack that day, you're going to get called out for it, and you're going to get embarrassed. I mean, that's just how it goes. But I say he's the other D tackle. I say Gary Smith III. You should look out for him this year. I mean, the kid's motivated. He's a really strong guy, and he had a good amount of snaps last year with injuries and everything else, but he's motivated. He should be one to look out for.
Thank you, DeWayne. Appreciate it, bro. Well, you guys heard about Rashawn Henry last year, you know, a grad transfer. But this year, I mean, he was the one that surprised us in spring ball. So I don't know what's going to happen on the field, but I'm excited for him. So we're going to see how it goes with him. But in spring ball, he was going off. So we'll see how it goes.
Thank you, Brennan.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, man. When you say that, two guys come to mind immediately, and one's Dontavian Wicks, Louisiana guy. He suffered an injury last year and couldn't play with us. But he's been real. From what I've seen from him, he's so explosive, so strong, and I'm really excited to watch him play. And another guy come to mind is Jelani Woods, transfer tight end, and this guy's about 6'9", 270, all muscle. And he's a huge guy. He can catch, he can run, he can block. So I can't wait to see him play as well.
Definitely the offensive line as a whole. I've seen how they work this offseason and just seeing everything that they've been doing, and I just know that it's going to be a great year for them.
Probably most excited to see a D tackle, Booz Onwuka. He transferred from Buffalo last year. Had a good season, but I think he's really poised to have a breakout season this year. And then I'm also interested in seeing Jaden Woodby. You know, he transferred from Florida State. He's a safety. I think he's going to be really good for us. So probably excited to see those two the most, honestly.
Two teammates I'm really excited to watch are Alex Sinkfield and Trey Berry. They're transfers, so I've never seen them out on the field, so I'm excited to see what they can do.
I really want to see Jermaine, because he's freaky, the talent he has, and you know the size and speed and strength. It's very impressive. Jamie Robinson, number 10, the other number 10 on the defense side of the ball from transfer from South Carolina, playing nickel. Travis J, he picked me off a few times in spring ball, and I don't even know how he got the ball. Like, made some crazy plays. Offensively, man, I feel like we got a lot of weapons. Keyshawn Helton, Andrew Parchment, Pokey, Malik, and all the running backs. We got a stable and running back. So I'm excited to see everybody eat, man. to me, it's like I can look this way, I can look that way, I can look to my left and hand the ball off. Man, it's like pick your poison. So I'm super excited to watch all these guys do their thing.
That's easy. I'm a D lineman. I feel like every one of my D line brothers, I mean, Fabian Lovett, Dennis Briggs, Robert Cooper, all those guys, I feel like they've been overlooked like crazy because I come from Georgia where we have elite D linemen, and I get there and I see elite D linemen just like that. So I can't wait for those guys to get on the field and show the nation what they can do.
All right, everybody, this is our wrap-up from the ACC Kickoff Day. Can't wait for football season to officially get started. And I know it's already started. We got training camps. But, you know, get some games down. You know, put the pandemic behind us and move forward.
It's going to be a great one, man. Good season coming ahead. Y'all be prepared. We got a lot of great coverage out of this one. Can't wait to see Virginia football this year. They got a lot of good games. Notre Dame's coming into town. It's going to be a lot of greatness going on. Once again, everybody, I'm Darrell Owens.
Jeremiah Quimby. Ooh-ha.
We on the road again. Peace.
I messed it up.
Something like that.